Whether on land or in the sea, most animals are hunted by predators, and it's always a matter of life and death as they constantly fight for survival. But in order to escape predators, many animals have developed some quite interesting and bizarre tactics to keep themselves alive. Welcome to another episode of the Animal Booth channel, and today we're gonna show you weird ways animals defend themselves. While some lizards are known to let part of their tail drop in order to keep predators occupied as they escape, that is way too cute compared to what other species are willing to do to stay alive. Let's dive in. Number 10. Breaking their own bones. Ever seen or heard of the Wolverine frog? Well, unlike the Wolverine of the X-Men trilogy, whose claws appear between the knuckles, the hairy frog's main defense mechanism is a more horrific one. When under threat, this hairy frog cracks its own finger bones, pushes them to pierce through the skin of their toe pads, and then uses them as claws? A unique technique which comes as a surprise to the attacker. The protruding claws are sharp enough to inflict severe damage on the attacker. It's believed that the bones slide back in when the frog's muscles relax. Imagine being able to break your own bone, use them as weapons, and then when done, they slide back into their original form. That's the horror frog for you. Number 9. Ribs turn to spikes. While the hairy frog breaks its own bones and uses them as claws, the Iberian newt has one of the most disturbing yet amazing ways of fighting off predators. When under attack, this newt shifts its ribs at an angle and then pushes them out through its stretched skin to create 2 rows of defensive spikes on both sides of its body. The spikes are also poisonous, making the newt virtually untouchable. Imagine the pain of having to push your ribs out of your skin. Luckily, this gruesome process does not have any negative effects on the newt, and it can comfortably perform this skin-piercing tragedy repeatedly over its lifetime and heal itself as well. Number 8. The Suicide Squad. As the name suggests, this next defense mechanism is generally a suicide mission. In an ant colony, different ants have different roles. The old worker ants of an ant species in Southeast Asia are tasked with the role of defending the colony. However, defending for them entails more than using their mandibles to bite the attacker. The old worker ants have glands on their abdomen which are filled with poison. When mixed together with the salivary gland secretions, this mixture becomes a toxic and poisonous liquid which explodes on enemies. The liquid then paralyzes and kills the attacker. Unfortunately, this comes at a cost as the worker ant dies as well. Talk about taking one for the team, eh? Whether the fallen worker ants are honored with a hero's burial is still unknown. What do you think about this suicidal defensive tactic? Let us know in the comment section below. Number 7. Choke with slime. When in a sticky situation, the hagfish literally uses a sticky solution to free itself. Hagfish are eel-shaped marine fish known to be the only living animals with a skull but no vertebral column. Scientists believe that the hagfish has been around for about 300 million years. So how has the hagfish maneuvered through the test of time and survived that long? When threatened, hagfish emit a gelatinous slime which, when mixed with the water, expands and thickens, hence clogging the gills or trapping its predator. Every time a predator tries swallowing the hagfish, it ends up spitting out the hagfish and swims away gagging due to the thick slime capable of causing suffocation. Number 6. Blood from the eyes. Resembling an alien creature from a horror movie, the Texas horned lizard is one scary looking reptile. On its head are 2 prominent and huge horns, while its body has 2 rows of fringed scales along both sides. If this spiky demeanor is not enough to scare away any predator, the nature has seen. The Texas horned lizard then resorts to one of the most bizarre defense mechanisms Mother Nature has seen. The lizard shoots a well-aimed stream of blood out of its eyes towards the predator. You're probably wondering, how does the blood ward away the predator then? Well, this blood contains a foul-tasting chemical which then deters the predator. The predator becomes disinterested in the lizard and goes along. The stream of blood can go as far as 5 feet. However, this defense style does come at a cost as the lizard ends up releasing about a third of its blood supply. Number 5. Bullets made of own internal organs. While we are used to bullets made of copper, one certain animal shoots a different type of bullet to ward away predators. The sea cucumber uses a very interesting technique for survival. Since they are capable of regenerating lost body parts, sea cucumber uses this capability to their advantage. When threatened, sea cucumber uses a defense mechanism called self-evisceration, where they expel their intestines and other internal organs out of their anus, shooting them out as bullets? The excreted organs and intestines then entangle, distract, and even harm the predator, as the intestines are poisonous. The predators are kept busy by the expelled organs while the sea cucumber escapes the ordeal. How gross. Number 4. Hot boiling and toxic spray. We have all come across or even heard of the stink bug, which sprays a rather foul-smelling substance. However, the bombardier beetle takes this defense mechanism to a whole new level. The abdominal tip of the bombardier beetle is capable of rotating 270 degrees so that it can easily fire a scalding hot chemical spray at predators. Not only is the spray foul-smelling, but it is also as hot as the boiling point of water, hence capable of inflicting third-degree burns. Number 3. Flying fish. As humans, when faced with threats, we mostly tend to take heel and flee from the scene of the chaos. One animal has also mastered the art of escaping its predators, but this time not by running, but by flying despite its lack of wings. The flying fish are small fish which grow only about 18 inches long. Generally, fish are incapable of flying, but the flying fish has proved us all wrong. While in water and under attack, the flying fish angle themselves upwards and then propel themselves by rapidly beating their tail fins. They then take into their air, reaching heights of over 1.2 meters and gliding over 200 meters. They are capable of stretching a single flight up to distances of 1,312 feet. That is one extraordinary defense mechanism. Number 2. Glow in the dark. Some land animals have vivid colors and patterns as a defense mechanism to warn off predators. However, nocturnal animals spend their lives deep in the oceans where there is little to no light, hence the colors and patterns are not visible. They therefore have to put on a light show, literally, and this is exactly what one millipede of the Mitoxia genus does. The millipede produces a bioluminescent glow which warns any would-be predators. Along with the glow, the millipede also oozes out toxic cyanide and other foul-tasting substances, making it virtually untouchable. And this brings us to our number 1 weird defense mechanism: playing dead. This list wouldn't be complete without one of the funniest defense mechanisms displayed by the opossum, playing dead. However, there's nothing playful or fun about it, as this act comes out completely involuntarily. When under intense fear, the opossum is known to fall into a state of coma that can last for hours, which is long enough to convince any predator that the opossum is long dead. Along with the comatose state, fear also makes the opossum emit a corpse-like smell, which makes them unappetizing to the predator. And that concludes our video on the weird ways animals defend themselves. Which of these animals do you think has the best and most bizarre defense mechanism? Let us know in the comments below, explaining why you share such an opinion. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more just as amazing videos. See ya!